I promised I'd come back and explain how to drive one of these things 10.5 hours, and that's what I'm gonna do. So what I did is I left Ely, Nevada, about 6 in the morning. I didn't get home till around 4:30 that night. I'm gonna throw a bunch of pictures up as I drive. I drove from Ely to Tonopah, got gas. I don't know how many hours that was, 2.5, 3 probably. Filled up there, and then from there I went to Mono Lake. Took some quick pictures. I went down this gravel dirt road to get some beautiful pictures. I'll throw those up as well. And then from there, I went over to Lee Vining, which is just at the base of Tioga Pass. Filled up again there, and then it was up and over Tioga Pass. And then I don't know where I stopped after that. It was somewhere, you know, over the Sierras in the Central Valley. And then from there, it was all the way back home to the coast. So it ended up being about 10.5 hours in this thing. So the first thing is I do have AC in the car, AC heat. So inside, pretty comfortable. Never had it when it's 105 out. Not sure how it would do, but if we're going out to Nevada and back, we're usually in the spring and the fall. Might see mid 90s, no issues as long as I keep driving. If I stop and park for a long time, it gets very hot in there. You almost got to let it air out, pop the rear hatch, pop the doors, let it kind of get the heat out. So it's kind of like a sauna in there. So that's really no big deal. Next thing is noise. And this is what really kicks you in the butt on these cars. So this is the way I do it. I've got a set of Apple AirPod Pro noise canceling earbuds. These things don't have an NRR, noise reduction rating per OSHA. Not something you want to use for hearing protection to save your butt and save your hearing. So I wear these, but I throw these. These are just a set of Winchester, actually, shooting muffs. They fit over the top, actually fit pretty well. So between these and the noise canceling, it's almost like a symphony as I'm driving down the road. People ask, well, is that legal? Probably not, but I'd rather have my hearing into my old age than to, quote, be legal. And if I get pulled over, I'm gonna do the song and dance. Hopefully I get let off the warning. We'll see. I'm not going to worry about it. Never been bothered so far, so I'm not going to sweat it. The next big issue is comfort, and this is where it gets a little crazy, and let me show you why. So we're going to head on into the car. So you can see I've got these Sparco racing seats. I mean, look at the side of the bolster here. These things are straight up and down. There's almost no padding. I mean, this much. Not really comfortable seats, but let me tell you why I went with them, because I've ridden in cars, C7 Corvette, C6 Corvette, a Porsche, I forget the model, GT4 I think it was, Cayman, and these things are high performance sports cars, and yet the seats lack. So when I'm on the autocross course in either one of those type cars, you've got to brace yourself as you're getting kind of moved around, so you're using your legs, your arms, to kind of brace yourself against whatever, door, the tunnel. With these seats, you don't have to do any of that. You slide in there, you do not move. You could actually do an autocross without seat belts because you're pinned in. It's great, but your ass gets tired. So what I do, I've got this. I got this on Amazon. It was like 15 bucks. It's one of those gel cushions. So when I'm driving long distance, I will stick this underneath my butt. That does wonders. And then down on my lumbar, I've got one of these, also a gel, I don't know what it was, kind of looked all over. This goes behind my lower back. Between those two, I can put some serious miles on. I mean, yeah, I was tired when I got home, but you know what? I wasn't sore. My butt wasn't sore because of the pad. As I said, these things really work well. So I cannot complain. I'll even show you how they go on in. So come on back to the car here. So this one I kind of put down into here, and it kind of crushes down up in there like this. Yeah, hard to do this one-handed. Like that, and then I've got a nice little seat there, and then this one I've already got one in there, but it's not very big. Then this one will go back down into here, and I'm golden at that point. Very, very comfortable. So let's throw this stuff back in. So as I said, this gets me 10.5 hours. The big thing is the noise. So between these two here, that is what I do. and that just works. These I think have an NRR of like 23. So because we did do some studies, we were driving out to Nevada in September. My buddy had a decibel meter. We were getting upper 90s at 80 miles an hour driving down the highway. It's loud. OSHA recommends, I think it's 80 or 85 decibels for 8 hours exposure. You're in the car for 8, 9, 10 hours at 100 decibels. That's permanent hearing damage. Your hearing is going to be messed up. I don't recommend anybody drive these things without hearing protection. I don't care how much insulation you've done. You just can't get them quiet. Unless you've got some really quiet pipes, which mine are quieter than the factory 5s, but there are quieter pipes out there. I've just got my custom pipes, which are, I don't think they're as quiet as the Gasson, whatever they call those ones. Kirk's got a set of the Gassons on his, and their car is definitely quite a bit quieter, but I think it really sucks the horsepower. So, but that's it. That's how you do 10.5 hours in one of these things. Thanks for watching. Trying to go to an autocross next weekend. If I do, I'll get some video up, and stay tuned, and looking forward to seeing you on the next episode, and please hit that subscribe button. Have a good one.